Louie C. the Mayor checking in. What's going on, my people? We out here doing it, boy. We're getting closer and closer to the finish line. I want to give a shout out to FloridaKeysInjury.com, 302 Southern Street. Thank you for your contributions to first responders, people on the first lines like the doctors, nurses, and all the health professionals. Thank you so much. Come on in. We're going to check some people in today and see what's really popping and what's really going on right now. Gonna be all love. So, my man Mark Lyons is doing some things. Thank you, sir, for helping out. It's all love. I got my monitor now in place, ready to go. Shout out to Tangela in the building, although the sniper in the building. So I'm gonna get to the meats and potatoes. Friday we got Dr. Burrows coming back in, Advanced Urgent Care, Key West Marathon, and Key Largo. So today in the morning I was real hot, 38 special. So I want to talk about these things and let you know how I'm feeling. So a lot of y'all out there I've been seeing on the social media platforms are calling for end of tourism. So I'm going to be clear. You know, this is Louie C. the Mayor podcast. Please make sure you tune in to YouTube.com on the Louie C. Rock channel, and you can see all the podcasts. So right about now, I need notifications on, and I'm gonna give some shout outs. Thank y'all for tuning in. We do it Monday to Friday, 6:45. So first of all, I'm gonna get to the big ship. Okay. First of all, I'm not in favor in any which way, shape, form, or fashion for cruise ships to stop coming to Key West. Having said that, I'm not saying that cruise ships need to come in tomorrow or the next day. Nothing needs to come out. Nothing needs to come in until we're ready. So that's why I formed the panel. Send Key West to register voters and see if we can get the city back open. So it's going to be in moderation. Obviously, we're going to get back to local activities first. And then once we get locals going, then we're going to have to move into tourism. That's just the way it has to be. So some of y'all, I understand, that's your opinion. You don't want tourism coming in the city of Key West. I don't agree. I'm not going to agree. I'm not buying in any which way, shape, form, or fashion. I think we definitely need to have tourism. A lot of y'all are still working. My people have been out since March 17th on St. Patrick's Day, and they haven't worked since. So we got to get the business up and running. Shout out to, let me see who we got over. Mikey Story checking in, Martha checking in, Esmaldo checking in, Naughty Vapes checking in with Deborah Sweet, I see. Keevan's checking in from San Diego. Pamela checking in, thank you all. So turn the notifications on right now so we can get some more people in here. So that's basically the topic that we got going. So if you work, let's say, if you worked at the Florida Keys Aqueduct, just to throw a business out there, and for some reason the water was going to be free, and then they need any employees, I wouldn't be happy if you didn't have a job. You gotta feed your families, and we have to balance things out or whatever. But that stuff about, you know, we like how it was in 1940. I hate to tell y'all, this ain't 1940. This 2020, and the lifeblood of the city lives and dies by tourism. If you don't like it, I don't know what to tell you. Go somewhere else where we don't have tourism. But over here, as long as I got something to say with it, we're going to have tourism. So that's how I'm feeling right now. If you got any comments, feel free. I ain't running. I'm right here on the podcast, Louie C. the Mayor. Also, we lifted restriction on Where's the Party and Latinos Calle Hueso, so you can post anything you want on there. Here's the bottom line. 64 cases in Monroe County. Key West has got 30. Key Largo has got 13. Let me see. Tavernier's got 5. Marathon's got 5. Alamorado's got 2. Summerler's got 1. Cudger's got 1. Key Colony Beach has got 1. So, and there's also another key with 5. So a total of 64 cases. 3 people have died. 1 person to die is too many. Also, I got some reports coming into the city that COVID-19 was not in the Florida Keys in December. Let me repeat that. I still haven't confirmed this 1,000,000%, but these are some reports, unofficial, that I'm getting. When I get confirmation, I'll make an official statement. But right now I'm getting some reports saying that COVID-19 was not here in December. So if you had flu-like symptoms in December, it wasn't COVID-19. That's the way it's coming back. Kivas, I know you serious on that basketball court. That boy was no joke. Tori, I see you. All love right now. We got here at the FloridaKeysIndy.com studios, making things happen. Tomorrow night we turned up. WEOW 92.7. We going in at 7 o'clock. I got my man DJ Slice, Philadelphia, stand up. DJ DOS coming in at New York City, NYPD, stand up. I got DJ Jack, Marathon Dolphins. Marathon, come check in. Come check in right now. Let me know what's going on. CO Episcopo, 305 Dade County. You can watch me on the podcast, 645, and then go right to the radio. Wow 92.7 WEOW, right on. You can watch us nonstop, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365. My show is at 7 o'clock on Wow 92.7 on iHeartRadio worldwide. What do you recommend the Keys economy to move on, since at least 60% Key West income is tourism? Very simple answer. Bring back tourism as soon as it's safe to do so. So that's what I recommend. Those of y'all who don't like tourism, I'm not buying into the program. When I have my meeting for the Send Key West on Friday at 4:30, I got a panel of 7 people. I'm going to get back to y'all and let you know what's going on. I see a comment in there, although it says we must turn the whole country back on or we will go into economic depression. So that's absolutely correct. Do y'all know, some of y'all, that musicians have to play for food every day? Do y'all know this? Y'all, when you walk downtown, remember when you was on the sidewalk playing on the guitar, you see those people playing on the guitar? You know, Jimmy Buffett started at a guitar down here, in case y'all forgot where we come from. These people have to play on a live platform just to eat. So it's very selfish of some of y'all to say that these people need to go hungry and they shouldn't be no tourism. Of course, there got to be goddamn tourism. It's going to be tourism. And if you don't like where you live, relocate. That's all I can tell you. Shout out to Marathon. Shout out to Key Largo. Shout out to Cudjoe Key. Shout out to Big Pine. Shout out to all the Keys. Let me know if you're in the Key right now. I'm going to give you a shout out. Got me turned up today. Let me see what else we got going. Also, I got a new, a very solid team now that's very serious. It's like cancer, very serious, right? So just so y'all know, in case y'all don't know this, on the Louie C. Rock Facebook page, we have 5,000 friends, right? That's friends, right? Every day we get hundreds of people wanting to be a friend, okay? Also, we have followers on top of that, about 3,000 on top of it on the Louie C. Rock page, or that's just on one page. So what we're going to start doing, based on the meeting today with Alder the Sniper and Miss Tangela, what we're going to start doing is we're going to start cleansing. You know how you clean the system out? We're going to put people in there who bring something to the table. You see what I'm saying? I've never taken anybody friends. Matter of fact, when people that really know me, that want to be a friend, I tell them you got to wait till somebody drop out. This is real life. So some of y'all with that little plan, one of y'all disrespected one of my friends today on a little thread. Let's not be disrespectful. Let's talk to people with some sense, because disrespect, we don't tolerate that, and we're not going to tolerate this on platform. Do y'all know we're in a crisis? Do you know thousands of people have died? So why are we disrespecting people? 3 people died in the Keys. Let's not do that, please, and thank you. Let's not do that again, because right now I've pretty much told my marketing team that's handling a lot of these pages. When you said that song by OT Genesis, you got to cut it. Them prices way too high. You got to cut it. One human family. You understand? One human family. So this ain't half a human. It's one human family. So I don't care if we gay, blue, black, red, orange, Cuban, Puerto Rican. We're going to stick together. If you got a problem with that, move out of the Keys. Shout out to Sheriff Ramsey. Y'all know the Dukes of Hazzard. Do y'all know y'all ran from the county? We take you in and said, you watch the Dukes of Hazzard, Boss Hall. You got to watch this, right? Some of y'all are a little bit too young for this, but they take you, they escort you to the county line. We don't see you no more around here in the Keys. You gone, bye. So basically, we don't want to do that. So marketing team, we're going to go ahead and execute that order. Basically, if you out there cutting up and don't know how to act, because a lot of y'all don't know how to act. I'll be damn if y'all going acting crazy on the Facebook, on my pages. We're going to cut that out. But please don't disrespect. One time for Big James, although the sniper Big James done check in straight out of the Perry Hotel. James, we got to get tourism up and running. You ain't worked since when? Please put it on there. When's the last time you got a goddamn paycheck? So these people know what time it is. Let me see who else we got. Okay, Pamela, let me answer your question. I know that you're scared. I'm not sure if this is the updated cases because I haven't looked at it since I've been on the live, but you're saying there's 66 cases, and I'm going to tell you it's going to be 67 cases. It might be 69 cases, it might be 72 cases. More testing, more cases. Unfortunately, we can't leave the city shut down for 18 months. It just can't happen. The whole city will collapse completely. There won't be no cases to talk about because none of us are going to be here. We got to be gone from here. So I'm not saying open up quickly like tomorrow. Like we're not going to be open this weekend. We're not going to be open on Monday or Tuesday. But I got to tell y'all, we're going to be open. And we're going to go back to business. And there's no need to panic or be scared. Things are going in the right direction. Look, all this hype about there was that's the one thing. You can tell me the basics. That's a long thread. So this is what we got to do. I mean, I'm not saying open, right away and be reckless so we could have a phase 2. That's not what I'm saying, but we need to have a plan. So what I'm going to tell you is on Friday when I have my meeting with the service industry Key West, then I can tell you more information on basically what the story is and what we need to do. And this is coming from Dr. Burrows. He's the lead. I'm not lead on this. This is a health professional that's the lead. Please turn notifications on. Y'all got something to tell me, Aldo? Y'all got something to say? Go ahead. Don't be timid. What you got? Go ahead.
Monroe County has placed paper applications outside these locations: the Gatto Building and Harvey Garment Center in Key West, Bernstein Park on Stock Island, Big Pine Park, and Michelle, can't pronounce her last name, off on Ships Way on Big Pine. Okay. At the Marathon Garment and all libraries. The CARES Act provides an additional $600 per week on top of state's regular payment, but the state has not yet announced how it will distribute these funds to recipients. The CARES Act explicitly expands unemployment to those not traditionally eligible, the self-employed, 1099s, gig workers, etc. But the state of Florida has not yet accepted and incorporated this eligibility expansion into its program. While the system is crashing, the most recent post from DEO recommends the following: any Floridian whose employment has been negatively impacted as a result of COVID-19 to visit floridajobs.org and click on Reemployment Assistance Service Center to learn more. But if you can't do that, just go to the Gatto Building, Harvey Garment Center in Key West, Bernstein.
Thank you, Aldo, for that report. Shout out to my man Joe in Stock Island. Joe, you absolutely 1,000,000%. First of all, shout out to Keys Energy. Keep it raw right here. We're going to keep it raw right now. We definitely going to open with locals first. There's no question. When I say locals, I mean locals and locals only. Do y'all know we turning away 2,000 people a day still on the checkpoint? That's a fact. That's coming from the sheriff's department. So that's basically where we at. But yes, we definitely got to start with locals. But all I'm saying is we got to start somewhere. We got to definitely start somewhere. Let me see if I can take a couple things more when I get here. Louis, would you be agreeing with me that Key West will be the last part of the country that tourism will be up and running? No, I don't agree with that. I think that we will open when it's necessary, but we're not going to be the last people in the country to open. No, I do not agree. I think we working on that. Ms. Osborne is watching. Christopher Valdez, I was going to say something. I'm glad to hear my notes. Thank you, sir, for checking in. So, Chris, and me are working on a program to help people that cannot fill out paperwork. Okay, some of y'all are easy. You can go to a computer. Some people don't have computers. They don't have no computer, right? So me and Mr. Valdez are working on a program to get these applications filled out. There's a lot of information that people don't think that they could get their credit at $1,200 check. Miss Tanya, you said you got a check today, right? That came in. You got her check. So look in your bank account. The check should be in. And some people just have to go through a couple more little procedures to get their check. So me and Chris are going to work on that. Okay, can you read this one, Aldi? The one from, you can come over here if you want to look at it. This one right here. Just come over, just spin your chair around here. Here, you can read some of this right here. I'll start with this one right here. You can get your chair if you want.
Louie, they're protesting in Michigan, Austin, Texas, danger one also, where we must face this with courage and wisdom. Americans would be more than willing to open if they knew the underlying purpose of this man-made virus.
Okay, thank you for that question, that statement. So first of all, like I said, we're not going to open a damn thing until it's safe to open. And basically, I don't make the decision to open. This is a decision that's made from the city and county with expertise. I want you to read some of the other ones. That's made with expertise from my lead doctor on this, the number one professional that has basically been on this with me from day one, Dr. Bruce Burrows from Advanced Urgent Care. He's the one that's coming up with a plan. Exactly what the plan is, I'm not sure, but I'll have a better indication, and we're going to be on the program on Friday at 6:45, and he can answer some questions. We're going to let you know what plan we came in. Although I need you to come around this way so you can keep going with these questions around. Just come here so you get close to the mic. Come all the way around. Careful. Thank y'all for tuning in. What else we got on the next one? You want to look on here? Okay.
No, I got it on
here. Whatever you want, whatever ones you got there. Give me the one from right here. Give me this one right here from Doors Arnold. Hi, Miss Arnold. Arnold's Towing from Stock Island.
I can't read that.
Can't read that one?
No. Next question.
Where?
It's a towing company.
All right, so here's a question.
All right, I have a group of towing professionals wanting to come in July. They have already booked and are now asking me if they will have to cancel.
They might not, since we don't know when we don't know when the city is gonna be open. All we're doing is basically combining a panel to see when the doctors or the professionals think we should open. So July, I think it'll be okay, but I can't tell you 100% because tomorrow I can leave here and something new happened, completely shook up the whole world. This is crazy. We're still in the movie. Give me anything else we got on that side? Anything else that we got? And then I'm gonna get out of here. And I thank y'all tuning into the podcast every day, 6:45. Thank you all so much. Turn notifications on. And we want to see all the shows, go to youtube.com under Louie C.
James Cuman is recommending that we use the parking lot of Winn-Dixie or Publix to do a drive-through testing.
Okay, so
for local
good question. Good question. There is a plan in works to test everybody in Monroe County. Exactly if that's going to be implemented, I'm not sure, but we're working on it. This is part of the group with Dr. Burrows. Still don't have the information. I have more stuff on Friday. Anybody else, Aldo, before I get
Kevin Chadix asked, would you be agreeing with
him
that Key West would be...
I got his. Yeah, I got his. Anybody else?
Any questions and answers?
Nope. Anybody got anything else? So I can get out of here. I love y'all. And like I said, I just want things to work out for everybody. I want people to eat. I don't want the city open unless we're ready to open. We're not going to open with tourists first. We're going to open with locals first. The city is on top of their game. The county's on top of their game, and we're doing the best we can. But I really need y'all to be nice to each other, and we need to stop this foolishness on Facebook, attacking people, and these little foolishness petitions about shut down cruise ships. I'm not buying it. I'm 100% disagree. Matter of fact, just for the record, me personally, I'm voting on anybody who has a problem with cruise ship that sits on the diocese, on the city or the county. I'm voting them straight out of there. And my vote, I'll get one vote against, guaranteed or whatever. That's how I feel about that. You might disagree. That's fine. That's how I feel. And that's basically the meat and potato. Let me see that screen, Aldo, before I get out of here. Thank you all. I think I got everybody in here. We did good today. And read this out loud, the last one.
Drop your cash up.
No, read that.
Thanks.
Thanks. Drop your cash app for those who want to bless you.
First of all, I appreciate that gesture. I don't even have a cash app, but even if I had one, I wouldn't take $1. We don't do this for the money. We do this for the greater of the community. I appreciate that gesture. And basically, although whoever that is, make sure that we get that person tight and get them right, because that person, we have to put them on the VIP. This is a blessing. This is what I'm talking about. Blessing you. We have to be nice to each other. Let's not be, nasty. Nasty is not working well for what we got going on. Tangela, you got anything before I get out of here?
No.
Aldo, the sniper, anything? Louie C. the mayor, all love. Tomorrow, I'm going to put spirits all the way up, like Fat Joe. We all the way up. FloridaKeysNG.com, I see you. Dr. Bros, I see you. All my Stock Island people, I see you. Make sure y'all tune in iHeartRadio tomorrow worldwide, and we'll be on the podcast at 6:45 on Facebook Live. Ha!